think critical, we think critical. Ignorance ain't innocence, no, no. We think critical, we think critical. Fact or fiction, true or false, we gotta know. We think critical, we think critical. They are coming for the mind, this is no joke. It's a whole new world out there. Everybody wanna share, share, share. But when it comes to the truth, nobody seem to care, care, care. They just want it to sound right, to sound right. They just want a good sound bite, down bite. Why wrestle with the details when you can just make up your mind? Make it up, but we gotta split fact from fiction. Or better put, split fact from opinion. An opinion is okay, everybody got a bias, but they gotta be forthright with it. A fact is objective, proven, studied, tested, held to the flame. An opinion subjective, personal bias, interpretive, subject to change. A speaker addresses an audience that in the end they hope to persuade. But if you don't know reason and rhetoric, then you gonna be swayed.
There are people gifted at blurring the lines between fact and opinion. If you can't separate the two, then you're gonna be confused.
We think critical, we think critical. Ignorance ain't innocence, no, no. We think critical, we think critical. Fact or fiction, true or false, we gotta know. We think critical, we think critical. They are coming for the mind, this is no joke. Reason is a process, is it quality? Is it strong enough to stand or is it faulty? Logic is the rules we follow, that's the policy. No bias in this court, it's equality. Only two types of sources testify to what they saw. Primary, secondary, how closely they involve. Sit on the stand.
Are you untrustworthy
or reliable? Your argument, your evidence, is it weak or is it strong? The claims you make, are they valid? Are they flawed or are they false? Fallacy seems right till reason proves it wrong.
A lot of times people group things as true or false, but they don't realize there's an in-between. That an idea can be flawed.
We think critical, we think critical. Ignorance ain't innocence, no, no. We think critical, we think critical. Fact or fiction, true or false, we gotta know. We think critical, we think critical. They are coming for the mind, this is no joke. Joke. This is no joke. This is no joke.
There's a lot that happens beneath the surface in this world. Things that are unspoken, hidden, signaled, disguised, and suggested. And if you don't know the code, if you don't speak the language, then you can unlock the meaning and use it for yourself and others. The philosopher Aristotle gave us 3 ways to interpret rhetoric: pathos, ethos, and logos. Pathos is the passion, the emotional connection in a work. Ethos is about credibility and trust the speaker holds. Logos is the logic, the evidence, the facts, the reasons that strengthen an opinion. All 3 work together to accomplish something called telos, the purpose or goal for speaking. Telos drives and guides the pathos, ethos, and logos in a certain direction. And finally, there is kairos. Kairos is the timing, the perfect moment for delivery. These 5 can be used, these 5 can be misused, and the only way we can know the difference is to recognize them in action. Now is not the time to fall back. Now is not the time to give in. Now is not the time for lazy thinking. To be a citizen, to be a change maker, to be a protector of all things good, we must think, and we must think critical.